Okay, so we are recording. Hi everyone. Welcome to the second session of Build It Yourself trainings or bootcamp. Today we are going to discuss about introduction about the IDE, and the IDE that we are going to use today is Visual Studio Code. And also we are going to discuss how to install the Python library for that and how to write our first Python app, I can say. Okay, so to be able to install the Visual Studio, you just go to this link. Let me share it with you. So I'll put it in the chat here. You go to code.visualstudio.com. Okay. And after that, you'll see the screen. You just go and click on download for Windows if you have a Windows machine. If you have a Mac, then you can see the other installers. For now, I'll just click on download for Windows. Then it will take me to this page and it will start downloading here. As you can see, it's downloading. So let's just wait for it to finish downloading. Then I will just click on open and then I can see the installer. It will start installing. Please interrupt me at any time if you have any question or doubt. So I will do accept the agreement. I'll select next, then I will go next, then next. I will create a desktop icon for me so I can access the VS Code easily or quickly. And add the extensions. Yes, it's good to have the extensions. I mean, why not? Next, and install. This is how we install the Visual Studio Code IDE. Easy peasy. So it will just install. And once it's finished, we can launch the IDE. Just give me a second. So let me just see how install Python in Visual Studio. Okay, so now we are ready to launch. We just click on finish and it will launch. And this is the Visual Studio. I can see the main screen of the Visual Studio. So this is the IDE. As we said yesterday, that the IDE is a place where it's having multiple things that can support you in your software development. For now, I will keep the theme of the ID is black. You can change it to light modern, you can change it to dark high, you can change it to highlight. I will keep it dark modern and I will close what it's saying. Choose your theme, rich support, tune your settings, whatever. This I can do later. I will just close. Okay. And now we want to install Python in the IDE. So this is the IDE. To be able to install Python, let me just do something for you that will make your life easy also. So if I go to Google, okay, and I type
Can you send us the link of this website so we can download it?
I put it in the chat. So if you go to the chat, you'll see code.visualstudio.com.
Okay.
Could I give you like 5 minutes to install? Is that okay?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes to install it until I see what I want to share with you.
I press download. I don't know what to do after. It says thanks for downloading VS Code for Windows.
Sorry, what is that?
For us, it's taking.
Oh, wait, I'm not able to hear you well. Who is this? Daniela?
Yeah.
Yes, what is happening?
Wait, I downloaded it, but it's gonna take a lot of time. I think for our device.
You are not. It's taking download to time to download or to do the setup.
To download.
So the internet connection is the issue.
I don't think so. I think it's our
you are having
yeah?
you are taking too much time here in this step, correct? When you are downloading.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's the internet connection.
Yes.
So either you
Oh,
switch to
okay.
another network, or either you wait for it. Anyhow, this session will be recorded,
think-
so even if you are not able to follow with me, you can do it after the session. Is that okay? I prefer that you do with me, but if
Okay, yes,
it's hard or not possible, then what to do?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Yes, so until you guys install, I will just do some Googling to show you how to reach to a tutorial that will tell you how to install Python. So just give me a second. Okay, so if we go to code.visualstudio.com, then we say docs, and we say Python, and we click enter. Okay, so this is the Python tutorial. So we just copy this and I put it to you in the chat. If you are ready, if I can proceed, just let me know. So I just put another link for you, but first let's finish the setup of the first link. So once you are done, we are going to learn about how to use the Python 3 in the Visual Studio, how we can create, run, and debug Python. As you can see, where I found this is just the same website of the code.visualstudio.com, but there is a documentation for Python here. And you can see it is easy, the language is easy, you can just follow. So they are saying if you are new to programming, check out the Visual Studio Code for Education, Introduction to Python. This is a good course, I believe. It's done by Microsoft. So you can, if you click on start the course, then it will take you to start the course. Let's see where it will get us. So I just clicked on start the course, and it's loading. Something. Okay, they want me to sign in. Okay, let me just sign into my account so I can say wait for say next, and I'll just enter my password. Let's see. So no. Okay, so it took me inside, I believe. Let's see. Okay, so it took me to a screen which is look like the VS Code. Okay, keep new team. Okay, there is no data provided. I think it's loading. So this is like an academy. Oh, okay, cool. So here you will understand the Python. So they're saying unit 1, core ideas. It will go through the fundamentals, the functions, if statements. Okay, we can come to this later. But yeah, as you can see, it will take you 18 hours to learn everything in Python in this course. 18 hours, meaning that if you spend 3 days, you can divide this 18 by 3, then it will be, okay, I'm not good at math at this moment because I am not in my full energy. So let's say 18 divided by 3 is 6 hours. So you need 6 hours every day. So you need 3 days to learn Python. So what I can recommend you that we are going to have today and tomorrow, and then you are going to have the weekend. So if you spend some time in the weekend learning this, and once we come next week, you will be having an idea about Python, that will be good. So this is just a recommendation. It's not something which is necessary, but yeah, it will help you. So this is where I found it. Get started. This link I have already shared in the chat. Here, you just go to this and then it will take you to the documentation and it will take you here getting started with Python in VS Code. Before I continue, are you all done? Can I just start explaining things here?
You can start explaining, but also for me, the download's gonna take a while.
Okay. So I think from what I see here is that you are going to do the practical thing after our decision. So if you have any issue, you can text me on WhatsApp if you have any doubts when you are just trying stuff. But yeah, it should be straightforward. I hope that your devices will not have any limitation to run the VS Code. Sometimes it needs a good core, but yeah, the device that I'm using now is not that sophisticated, so it can run. Okay, so as we said before, if you are new to programming, you just go to this link and it will take you to here, and then you can go through the lessons of fundamentals. What is computer science? So whatever we were discussing yesterday, it will just give you a glimpse about it, and you just go, do challenge and all this. Okay. So here it's saying that to gain a deeper understanding of Python language, you can go to the programming tutorials. Again, it's just giving you some, and this is the official Python website. So here you can see this is the official Python website, a lot of resources in the website itself. It will help you to learn Python also. So as you can see, the world is yours. You can do whatever you want and you can learn whatever you want, but you just need a dedication. Okay, we come back to, and if you are interested in data science, then they are offering this section, data science section, where you can learn about data science. As I said, follow the trends, so data science is the trend nowadays. Prerequisites. To successfully complete this tutorial, you need to first set up your Python development environment. Specifically, this tutorial requires Python 3, VS Code, Python extension. So how to install a Python interpreter? Along with the Python extension, you need to install Python interpreter, which you can use it dependent on your specific needs. So the interpreter is like I can say the compiler, I think here. So to install Python from python.org, you just use the download Python. So let me just go to this website here. If I am fast, please let me know. If you have any doubt, please let me know. So we go to download in the Python website. And here you can see that download the latest version for Windows. Download Python 3.12.2. I just click here and it will download again. Okay, so once it's downloaded, I click on open, then execute, I believe. Let's see. So it will take us here, install now, customize the installation. I'll just say install now. Okay. And by this, we are installing Python 3.12.2. This is the latest version of Python. So once it's installed, we can continue. Any doubts until now? We are good? Anyone find this boring or challenging or having any issue with the content until now? All good? Okay. So once the setup finish, then we can move to the next step. Let's see. Let's give it some time. Okay. We are almost there. Okay, so we are there. Now we have the full thing installed, I believe. Just a second. Let's see what will happen. Okay, it's taking some more time to finish. Let's see. Okay, so setup was successful. We are happy. We change your machine configuration to allow programs, including Python, to bypass the 20. I'm not sure what is this, but let's click it. I don't know. Okay, then we can click or close. Okay, so now we have done the step installing for Windows. Other options that the science if you were purpose for using Python is then you might consider download from Anaconda. Anaconda is another. It's not just a Python interpreter here. It is also having many useful libraries for data science. So if you want to use Python for data science, then you will need to download Anaconda. For Windows system, subsystem for Linux. Okay, that's something that we don't need now. Now it's saying start. So we are done here. Windows open. To verify that you are installed Python successfully, you can do something. So you can open the command prompt. So I write cmd, which is the command prompt, and then we see the screen, and it's saying just type for Windows by, okay, -3 version, and you can see it told me that I have installed Python 3.12.2, and this is okay. This means I have installed Python successfully. Okay, now we start the VS Code in a workspace folder. Okay, so we have it, the VS Code here already started. Use the command prompt. Okay, so it wants us to create a new folder. Where I click on the Explorer, I say, I think our folder, what is, okay, it wants to open a folder, wait, and it's saying that using command to create an empty folder called hello. Okay, so I can just get the hello here. Oh, that the folder becomes your workspace. Okay, use command prompt. I think there's a command prompt here somewhere. Terminal, new terminal. So I clicked on terminal. It means here it told me you can use a command prompt or terminal. Okay. So what I did is I just click on terminal and I said new terminal. Okay. Now I just copy paste whatever that was there in the window here. So it's saying mkdir hello cd hello code. Okay. And now let's see what will happen when I click enter. Okay, it's saying that directory C user Ahmed Abu Isa, mode whatever, link name hello. So I think it has created something. Okay, it's saying the term code is not recognized as the same name of the CML function, script file, or operator program. Check the spelling of the name. Okay, so what is it? Code. Interesting. I'm not sure really. But let's see if it already created the file. So where it should have been created the file. Oh, it's not mentioned. No, it's mentioned. So we have this user Ahmed Abu Isa. Hello, let's just copy this. Okay. And I will just go to my Windows browser. And I will click on paste. Ta-da. Oh, it's not there. Okay. Let's just, sorry, my bad. Okay, it's there. Ahmed Abu Isa, hello. Okay. So now what we wanted it to do, we wanted it to open a new folder. So we have created the folder. Okay, now let's just forget for a bit about this error that happened here. We will come to it later, I believe. Okay, so we have created the workspace folder. Now you can create a folder to the operating system, whatever. It is done. Now a best practice among Python developers to use the project-specific virtual environment. Once you activate that environment navigation, you then install RIZ from other environments. Okay. This sounds good, including the global interpreter environment, reducing many complications that can arise from the conducting. Okay, so we need to, you can create another global and VS Code using Vind or Anaconda with the Python create environment. So what is this Vind? Let's see, open the command palette. Start an Python create environment command to search, then select the command.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
I need to load a bit because I'm not sure what you're doing right now.
So what we are trying to do, as this page stated, we are trying to install Python to the Visual Studio Code IDE. What we have done, the first step, they said install a Python interpreter. So what we did, we just followed this step here, install Python from python.org. I just went to python.org. Here I found that this download, and I have downloaded the Python 3.12.2, and it just went to the place that it should go. And then now what I'm doing is just I move to what I have done also to check that I have downloaded correctly. I go to CMD. So if you go to Windows and you write CMD, you can see this is the command or the target application that I'm looking for. Once you write CMD, it will take you to command prompt. You just double click, and this, okay, no, one click, and this command will open. Now remember that in our history or in our example here, it said that use this code or this command by my -3 dash version, and it will tell you from Windows what is the version of Python that you have in your device. So if I paste this here, okay, so it's not pasting, so I need to write it myself by -3 dash version. It should give me what is the installed Python, and it's saying Python 3.12.2. And if you go here, you'll see that the same version that we have installed is the similar there. You got me? Now, what we are trying to do, we are trying to embed the Python to the VS Code. So to embed, it's saying that you need to create a new folder, okay? And you call this folder hello. How to create it? You go to the command prompt or to the terminal. And so I went to the terminal, I copied this, and then I have created the terminal. I clicked here, terminal, new terminal, okay? Now, after you do this, it will open a different PowerShell, but let's go back to the same. Here I have pasted whatever they have mentioned in this box, and I click enter. Now while running, it just showed me that there is an issue with some terminologies or some code name. So I don't care about that. I just want to confirm that the folder is open. So I take the path here, see users, this is the new folder we have created. I'm creating a new folder to be able to save the Python files isolated from the other system files. So once you have this, sorry, it's not copying, you just copy this and you just paste it here, and then you'll find that we have our new area or a new storage that we can be used. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to go back to the guide and see what next we need to do. So it's saying create a virtual environment. A best practice among Python developers is to use a project-specific virtual environment. So it's saying including the calling. Okay, open the command palette using Ctrl+Shift+B. Okay, let's do it. So I come here, let me close the terminal. So here I can Ctrl+Shift+B, and this is the palette. Okay, very nice. Then what it's saying start typing the Python create environment. Okay, so I will just take this here, and I will go here. So I will go to VS Code. So here I will type Python create environment, and there is nothing matching. Why it said that I need to do the command within the list of environment types. Select, open the command palette, start typing Python to search, and then select the command. But nothing is here. What if I type Python? Okay, nothing, wait. Ctrl+Shift+B. Okay, now Python. There's something new. Create a new Jupyter notebook. Create copy path of. Maybe because I have installed Python newly, I need to close the VS Code and reopen. Let's see if it will work. So I go back to the VS. Remember, I have installed it in the desktop, the Visual Studio. So what I will do now is I will go and I will close this one now. You have not yet opened a folder, but I will open a folder. So where is the folder called hello? This is the one I have created. Okay, start folder, I believe. Okay, now, yes, I touched the others. I got this. Okay, now we go back to the screen here. It's saying Python create environment. Okay. So let's just do Ctrl+Shift+P. Let's see Python. Okay, again, there's no matching. There's something fishy happening here. So it's saying a best practice among developers to use project specific Python. Once you activate the environment, any package you can install. You can create a non-global environment VS Code using Vend or Agahada with Python. Open the command with start typing. But this is not available. Okay.
Mister, my thing downloaded and now they're asking me for the select additional tasks. Do I put the add open
Yes,
with
yes,
code?
got them, yeah. The two extensions, correct? The one which is saying that you want to add things to your Windows.
Yeah, do I put the
Yeah,
created desktop
yes,
icon?
yes, yes.
Okay. And now I
Okay, so
install it?
yes, just click on install.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what is happening here. Let me just check again. So I go back to the, let's type Vend. Even Vend is not there. What is happening? Why? Okay, Vend. Something not correct here. Vend or Conda for
Command palette the other thing?
sorry,
Isn't the command palette the other thing?
meaning
Not this, the black one, the black thing down.
the black one. Let me just go back. Which one you mean?
I mean, like down there's like Chrome, Zoom, and then there's a black command palette. Oh, okay.
No, I'm not getting you.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. So here it's saying create a virtual environment. So we are trying to create a virtual environment. A best practice among Python is to use the project specific. Once you activate the environment, any packages you are isolated. See, this is not that important because it is just to isolate for now. Let me just see what are the next steps. The command then presents a list of interpreters that can be used for a project. So then total install at the beginning of the tutorial, which is wait. Let me just
Mister, after I install it, I have to install Python?
yes, you just and if you go, I have what check in the Zoom. Did I what? Where is the chat? So this is just go to this link here, okay, and then you will find Python here, Python 3, Python from python.org.
Okay.
Okay. This is we are the autos window should show the version. Okay. Start just code in workspace folder by starting and a folder that folder becomes your workspace. Using command prompt or create an empty folder called hello. We have done this. Okay. Alternatively, you can create through the word system, then use VS Code VI. Okay. We'll create a virtual environment. Just give me a second. When I open this VS Code, did it say that I need to do a workspace thing? Usually it should. So this is it. It's called hello. Okay, so it's called hello. Then it's saying open the command that start Python create environment. Okay, just let me just to Shift B. Then we write. Okay, no matching command Python. Something fishy is happening here. Okay, just give me a second to think here. Resent just give me a second. No, I'm just Python create no. So see, I have faced an issue here, correct? So if I go, what usually you do as a developer, now it's saying that you use this, correct? So I copy this, okay? I just go to another Google window and I type not found. This is how you start working. So it's saying VS Code Python not available. Let's see what this will have. This is Stack Overflow, one of the most common websites for developers. Whenever you have a question, you can put it here, and then someone will answer you. So this guy is facing the same issue that we have. He's saying that the section using of the above link reads, or but then I typed above VS Code as shown below. It's saying no matching commands. So let's see who is replying. Someone is telling him, "Oh, you are using the old version of VS Code. Please update to VS Code 1." This is very old, I believe. Okay, this is 2023 anyhow. Okay. Here it's saying you can also use by. Okay, so we can just do this. If I go and say Python -mvenv, so if I go now to this VS Code and I close this, and in hello I can say, okay, I can open a terminal. And let me just maximize this here. So here I have a terminal, new terminal. Then I type this. Let's see what will happen. Python was not found. Run without argument to install from Microsoft Store or disable this shortcut from settings. Settings when I have use as Python was not found. Run without arguments to install from the Microsoft. Okay, so it looks like the VS Code is not seeing the Python. Why it's not seeing Python? Okay. Okay, so let's see a VS Code not detect Python. Okay. We adjusted the code that I have had a huge issue there once we see, okay, and Visual Studio, go to settings and search settings for interpreter. Okay. Control. What is this control? Okay, wait, so it's saying go to, let me just make this small a little bit. So it's saying go to control this, control this, I believe, or control this. Okay, so settings, then you can go to the second, it's saying interpreter, then search settings for interpreter. So I just copy this. Nothing. There will be an option for Python. Go to the visual code, and then that you'll find there was a lot to set. But I found a difference in file settings that just when I had Python. But even this was getting ignored for some reason, so I logged. And then I'm sorry that maybe I'm boring you, but yeah, this is how things happen actually. So code was open. Usually such an error will need a restart. So I will put one of you as a host, and I will restart my device and I will see if it will work. Okay, so let me just do one thing. Who can take the host?
I can take the host if you want.
Okay, Marina, so I will make you the host. Okay, just give me a second. I will restart my device and then we check. Okay, sorry for that, but this is IT life.
It's fine, don't worry.